Hello, Nez Nation. The video I'm about to show you I was going to say it's going to shock you, but honestly, if you've been following us for a while, I've been following the Cash Money Fani Willis G debacle for months now. I don't know if this is going to shock you, but you've got to check this out because it speaks volumes about Fulton County, the Fulton County District Attorney Office, Cash Money G Willis, and a whole lot more. I'm going to give my analysis right after. I want to show you the video, but first, let me give you a little bit of context as to what's going on. A Georgia prosecutor from Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis's office got into a shouting match Wednesday, just this past Wednesday, with the judge overseeing the trial of rapper Young Thug. There's a beautiful household name. As the pair argued over evidentiary matters. Chief Deputy District Attorney. This is not just an average attorney. She is the Chief Deputy District Attorney, Adrienne Love, and Fulton County Judge Earl Glanville got into a heated shouting match when the judge ruled that the evidence Love wanted to introduce would be excluded. Check this out.
You cutting this out? Did you have discussions with Mr. Sharp? Madam?
We did have discussions.
When?
Well, this morning.
That's too late. The evidence is excluded. The evidence is excluded. I'm going to exclude because I told you that this was going to happen.
We reached out to them.
No. We're excluding that. And I'm going to exclude the PowerPoint that you all submitted. Well, you're not going to wholesale introduce it.
We had no intention. Your Honor,
all right.
Let me just be real clear. We did not intend to introduce that PowerPoint today. I have personally reached out via telephone and called at least two members of the defense team and asked them to call me back. And I would like
But you all should not be identifying this stuff the moment of trial while the jury's sitting in a box. This is the last. I am not going to tolerate this any further. If you don't get together with your colleagues and flag issues and resolve them promptly, and if I have to take them up, remember, I can exclude them, we'll work the weekends, or we'll do a combination of both. So this time, I'm going to exclude those two sections.
Your Honor, Mr. Atkins, he confronted this witness with those sections. I last week let them know that we were introducing that.
If the exhibit's not ready and you haven't made no, well, Mr. Sharp's got objections to it.
But Judge, Mr. Sharp can get in and have our evidence excluded every day that he makes an objection at midnight, and then comes in and says.
Well, then you all should have gotten your stuff together before then. Summon our juries, please. Summon our juries. Have a seat, madam. Have a seat. You better exclude that, and next time, make sure you're prepared. Make sure you're prepared next time. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just not. We are starting right now. It's 1:20. So
we have talked to them. We have said we don't agree.
Then file a motion and get it before me, and we'll take it up. Both of you all have equally responsibility to do that.
The information they are seeking.
Oh, it's going to be inadmissible right now.
I'm saying, Judge, that you said to file a motion. There's nothing.
I'm not going to have any more discussion about this, madam. I'm not.
We talked to them this morning
I don't.
About that.
Well, you know what?
And I attempted to try to talk to them earlier this week.
Well, then that's why we have to.
Your Honor, so the court punishes the state because the defense.
I'm not punishing anybody, but but prior preparation prevents poor performance.
Be prepared, Judge. That's why I sent them what I sent them last week, a whole week and a half ago, 2 weeks. Your
I'm
Honor.
not. Well.
And I have asked. I have said I would like to discuss.
Our jury's coming in, madam. Our jury's coming in. Have a seat.
A level of unprofessional. This is the chief. By the way, this is not just some. And did you see that other assistant? I don't know if she was the assistant or the attorney with her head down like this, just in utter shame. This is the Chief Deputy District Attorney, Adrienne Love. And she's getting into an exchange like that with this is like insanity. It's unethical. It's unprofessional. They're unprepared. It's no wonder all of Cash Money G's employees are turning in art. It's no wonder they act like this. Their leader, look at their leader. Look at the way she acted in court. It's a lie. It's a lie. Pointing at everybody and saying, no, you want to put me on trial. I mean, no wonder. No wonder this office is corrupt, incompetent, and it cannot withstand the investigations that are coming for it. It's all about leadership, Nez Nation. It is all about leadership. And if you happen to miss some of the things that she said, so let me just give you a little bit of a rundown of what she said. So the judge said, why didn't we file this stuff months ago? And let's wind it out and air it out at that point in time. That's a notable, reasonable, logical request. The judge asked Love if prosecutors had discussions about the evidence before excluding the material. And Love began voicing her frustration. Glanville said, well, then y'all should have gotten together beforehand. And then she says, Judge, we talked to them this morning about that, and I attempted to talk to them earlier this week. She shouted, Your Honor, so the court punishes the state because of this defense. And he says, I'm not punishing anybody. But prior, I love this. The judge handled this way better than I thought he should have. I thought he should have held her in contempt. If you think so too, give me a capital Y in the comments right now. If you think that I thought he handled it, actually, he was being very mild and very passive. I think he should have held her in contempt for talking to the judge that way. But prior preparation prevents poor performance. We prepared, Judge. We prepared. That's why I sent them that a whole week. It's no wonder, Nez Nation, that we have all these problems in this Fulton County 2020 Georgia case against Trump. It's no wonder that Cash Money G's reputation is in the toilet. It's no wonder there was a full disqualification hearing and her lover, Nathan Philandering Wade, got disqualified. It's no wonder the odor of mendacity hovers and shrouds this entire case. This, ladies and gentlemen, is another example of how an office reflects, a company reflects, an organization reflects its leadership. And when you got somebody like Cash Money G. Fani Willis leading this Fulton County District Attorney's Office, this is the kind of behavior, this is the kind of conduct, this is the level of unprofessionalism that manifests, which is why Cash Money G. Willis should not only be disqualified, should not only be disallowed to continue this sham trial, should actually be disbarred and face criminal charges for lying under oath, for misappropriating taxpayer funds, for having an affair and a conflict of interest with a special prosecutor, which she benefited from monetarily and financially, amongst a million other ethical violations, legal violations. District attorney needs to always have a higher standard of impropriety, a higher standard of dispassion and uninterestedness, so that the defense or the defendants can have a fair and impartial trial. This is egregious. This is abhorrent. Cash Money G, and I said this from day one, that all of these people, Yurty, Yeager, Terrence Bradley, the entire system over there, once you get a cancer in there like Cash Money G, if you don't excise that tumor, it spreads like wildfire and it bleeds into every artery of life. Just like DEI is the ultimate seed. DEI is America's worst idea, and it has planted itself in the heart of the Fulton County district and the Fulton County area. And look what's happened. Look at the outcome. Egregious policies yield egregious outcomes. And now it could potentially prevent democracy. And now it could potentially, knock on wood, God willing, hope it doesn't, God forbid, but now it could potentially prevent you and I and millions of other Americans from potentially voting for somebody we actually want to elect and represent us. So I throw this off to you, Nez Nation. What do you think of that? What do you think of that awful display Am I nuts? Am I connecting things that don't need connecting? Let me know. I'm happy to be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I love listening to you guys. I love hearing your comments. I love responding to your comments because you guys are, our Nez Nation audience is some of the most sophisticated, intelligent, amazing communities on planet Earth. And I love hearing from you guys. Obviously, it's near impossible for me to respond to every single comment. It's literally physically impossible. So new members, not new members, but members, new members obviously, get first priority. Super chats and super thanks get first priority. Consider becoming a member. There's a link in the pinned comment to join. It's only a cup of coffee for an entire month. And you get special exclusive content, access, badges next to your name. You get full access to our members-only Discord server and a bunch of other perks that are coming. Members-only live streams, members-only live Q&A when we have guests on. So you get a bunch of perks and only cost you 1 cup of coffee a month. So consider becoming a member. If you made it this far, consider becoming also a Nez Nation Insider. That is our free newsletter. It's free. That's also in the pinned comment, description, and show notes. All you got to do is click on that link, look at the option, and click on free newsletter, and you'll never miss out on another top story, current event, breaking news that mainstream media won't cover, all right to your inbox. We don't spam. We don't share your email. We want you to be a part of the greatest community on earth. So consider becoming a Nez Nation Insider. Make sure you check out these videos coming up on the screen right now. They were phenomenal. I just posted these. And as always, Nez Nation, God bless you, and may God bless America. I'll see you very soon.